So let's quickly change this list. So we're gonna I think we're gonna main deck the Trinispheres over the Chalices. And then I think we may still have Chalice on the side, maybe not. I don't think we need these Force of Vigors. Right now I have a bunch of Null Elemental Blast as my anti-Nadu card, but I think I like the idea of playing like 3 Damping Matrix, 2 Null Elemental Blast maybe instead. I'm gonna keep this in the board too. And then we don't need if we have the Chalices, we don't also need the Soulless Jailers. Although Soulless Jailers is also good against Living End. Well, this is Soulless Chalice. Okay, so I don't think we need the Jailers. Yeah, I feel like this one's looking pretty good too. Yeah, maybe just Eldrazi Day, Shifting Woodland Day. I'm liking the like spell suite here. I also don't know that I don't really think I want the flutes if I have the damping matrices. Yeah, all is dust. So okay, so we can play all is dust in the sideboard, but I don't know how mandatory it is. But I think one thing I want is a sideboard card for the Eldrazi mirrors, so I can cut the Trinispheres. But I don't know. I don't know what we want for the Eldrazi mirrors. Because we can't play like any of the really premium cards like Charmal, Break the Ice. We can't play Consign to Oblivion. Any ideas? Ancient Stirrings for a 1-drop? Well, you don't really want to play Stirrings and Trinisphere in the same deck, probably, but I'd love to hear what you'd like to cut for the Stirrings. Is Blue-Green not going to deck cut Smashers for Null Drifter and get Ugin Binding as board wipe? Yeah, I think I'd rather just be mono-green and not play Null Drifter and play Smashers. And like I think Smasher is awesome in this show where like it turns on Ferocious for Fanatic of Rhonas. It kills your opponent really fast with Trinisphere in play, which is nice. We can't play Gigantha because of K-Command and Devourer. Acid Moss? Maybe. Yeah, all I really want is a cyber card for Eldrazi. I think that's the main thing here. Acid Moss might just be the best thing. Void Mirror? Kind of interesting. Void Mirror is really good against like the stock like Eldrazi Tron build. I have a million cyber cards against Living End then. Void Mirror seems probably like it. Yeah, and then we're like very good against Living End post board. Void Mirror is bad against Cavern. Well, the thing is, it's like the like stock Eldrazi deck right now is playing is completely colorless. Is like it's playing Tron lands, it's playing Urza Saga, it's playing Temple, it's playing Labyrinth, but it's completely colorless, and Void Mirror is crazy against it. So I think right now this is probably the right call, and then we can play an Emrakul from Mill. You probably want Yavimaya. Yavimaya is very, very, very bad with Mirror. Yeah, do not play Yavimaya. Why Void Mirror over the other card, just for Eldrazi Mirror? Well, I don't know if you heard me say I want specifically a sideboard card for the Eldrazi Mirror. This is what I want. This is what I want to put in the sideboard. But I did say that, and yes, that is what we're trying. Full deck text on stream, and I can just like spend no time on it if I don't want to, or if it's interesting, I can take a look at it. All right, mulligan. Snapping this off. I mean, yeah, I think. I wish I knew what I was finding off my Devourer before I did anything else, but I'm gonna put back. I guess I'm putting back Fanatic. And then we're really hoping to find a green source so we can turn 2/6 on the play. Turn 2/6 has been really good. Nice. Smasher is probably better if Mimic was still being played. Yeah, I agree. So Gigantha, Elegant Parlor, probably up against Ruby Storm. So if we don't die on turn 2, we can hope to find a Trinisphere maybe, and maybe Kozilek's command could buy us some time, killing a Ral or exiling some graveyard. So let's look for a Trinisphere. So let's look for a 3 Trinisphere. 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 3 Found a Wumpus Aberration and a World Breaker. I think I'm just going to exile the Ral, then make 2 spawns, or 3 spawns, I suppose. Could have dealt 2 damage in exchange for 1 less spawn, but I think I'd rather just have the spawn. Hope to not be dead. Oh, seems like we're not dead. Digging for Trinisphere, or I guess maybe Thought-Knot Seer. Found a Thought-Knot Seer and another temple. So I can Thought-Knot Seer 1 time, and I can also Wumpus, which is probably a bit better than. It's probably a bit better than World Breaker a land. Could be better to World Breaker a land though. I think we're supposed to take Past in Flames. Not exactly clear. Any chance I need double green next turn? Probably a bit more likely than needing the 3rd temple. Not clear either. Graveyard's another ritual. Kind of surprised my opponent like almost definitely should have they should have cycled the Manamorphosis for sure the turn, I think. Do you think 6 is really good in this archetype? I have been really liking World Breaker. It's like it's like really good with the mana denial plan of Trinisphere, and the Sowing Mycospawn, and then just also just like the fact that it's pitchable to Labyrinth is such a big deal. Yeah, I agree. They're probably not thinking I have like main deck Trinisphere. My opponent's hand is Wish, Pyretic Ritual, Manamorphose, a Mystery card. They're either if their Mystery card is a Ruby or a Ral, they definitely wait, they're passing? Okay, the second main phase. Glimpse. To make a lot of mana. And they can also hit a land drop. So this is pretty scary. Let's just see what we flip over. Yeah, it looks like we can't do really much else besides World Breaker. I mean, we can play Fanatic of Rhonas. Thoughts of Thief of Existence. I haven't liked it very like I've tried it in the sideboard. I haven't felt like it's a card that's like very important at all. I have not felt like I want to play a bunch of that card or many of it. But I think the metagame could change where you want to register the card in the main deck. Why not retrace it? Because retracing it costs a land, and casting it from my hand doesn't cost a land. How do Fair decks hold up after MH3? I think Jeskai Flage Control's good. I think that there's some good Boros builds, maybe some good Mardu builds, it seems. Is it Wizard seems to be very good. It's obviously good that they don't find a Ruby yet. Glimpse again. Ritual, resolve. So they have like 3 rituals available to them. They have 5, 6 mana. So they found a Past in Flames we lose. Rin's Resolve into Ruby Medallion. Rin's Resolve finding another ritual. And they should just be able to wish for Underworld Breach or Past in Flames and win. Frisch for the Twitch Prime, thank you so much. Also, if this Wumpus was a... I cast it second main, I have to retrace, never mind. What's better than Smasher here? Oh, okay. I must have miscounted their rituals. Nice. I thought that they still... I thought they were out of rituals. Or, sorry, the opposite. I thought they had one more ritual. Okay, let's cut the Bonders Enclave for the Gemstone Caverns, number 2. We're going to bring in these Chalices, and we're not going to play them on 1. We're going to try to play them on 2. And then I think I'm cutting my Wumpuses. And clicking submit. We're gonna mulligan pretty aggressively to turn 2 Trinisphere. Could turn 1 Trinisphere off Gemstone Caverns. They could have won that with tighter play. Yeah, I think probably. Okay, turn 2 Trinisphere. I'm gonna keep. Click the keep button. Be sad if I see a Gemstone Caverns here. Don't need to be sad. Probably take Thought-Knot Seer, especially because it's going to turn on the Fanatic. Although I guess I'm not playing Fanatic on turn 2, so maybe that's less important. Card's a bit better in this build too, with no 1-drops compared to some other builds I played. Could be playing more copies. Anyway, played Ruby Storm yesterday. Trinisphere is very good against Ruby Storm. Because also, like, unlike other lock pieces too, like if my opponent has Static Prison, it takes up their whole turn. Oh, they don't even know a third land. I guess against them not having a third land, it's probably fine for me to play this Fanatic, because then I can go Seer into like second Trinisphere next turn. There's like just no real way for them to like get out or like stop me from doing that, because they have to Static Prison the Trinisphere this turn, and I just get to Seer and Trinisphere next turn, and then I get to World Breaker. Is the Ruby Sphere applied first? I don't know about all this, layers nonsense, but Trinisphere does not, let them discount a 3-drops into 2-drops. Take the Reckless Impulse and another Trinisphere. They don't have, their Static Prison's going to die soon, so they don't really have time to deal with this. I could also just cast a World Breaker, exile Static Prison next turn, maybe exile a land if they don't have a 4th land. I guess I wouldn't need to kill the prison that often here. Think about Bankbuster. Bankbuster is not really a playable modern card, I think. I have cast the card in modern before, and I don't recall thinking it was like good. Fanatic of Rhonas is really good, I think. I think people are sleeping on the card. Nice. It's up to a 1-0 start. Done very much. I think they are just kind of like a little dopey. Okay, so I'm going to keep this with the hopes that my Devourer will let me turn to 6 again. Yeah, Boseiju not being bindable off Impulse, I agree, is rough. But sometimes you can draw cards you put in your deck. Okay, so I bricked. I guess I'm probably going to end up cycling my Kozilek's command here. Six looks at land number 2. Did not get there. Kind of unlucky. Playing 24 lands, right? Yeah, 24. There we go. Turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer. I mean, we're also just up against control. It's probably a pretty good matchup. Winning game 1 can be pretty important, I think. So they have a Solitude, it seems. Solitude Pitch Wrath the Skies. 4 life coming our way. They have 2 copies of the Ring. Mana's looking pretty just guy. Let's hope they don't draw a blue source. Or an untapped blue source, that's what I meant. Nice. I was actually just thinking about drawing this card. Gonna bring a Lotus Field deck. We played Lotus Field in our last league. It was the worst card in the deck. We're playing mono blue Eldrazi with Lotus and Consign to counter a Lotus Trigger or Null Drifter. So opponent's hand is Wrath the Skies, Flage, Counterspell, Mystery card. Wow, I cannot believe I just drew that. Pretty sure I'm supposed to kick a Mycospawn instead of World Breaking, since I get double cast trigger. Now, just kind of rather than use their counterspell on this. I just get to, like, get rid of a land of theirs every single turn. This is going to be pretty gross. I'm not sure which land I'm getting. I could get Shifting Woodland, maybe. Yeah, I don't really need a third temple. I mean, I wouldn't say no, I guess. Yeah, I guess a third temple lets me play 6 off of any land next turn. Cavern. I mean, the thing about Cavern is that Cavern only matters if they draw another blue land and then they hold up Counterspell. But I'm winning that game by a lot, where they just hold up Counterspell, they counter my World Breaker, I exile their land, I play another World Breaker next turn. I'm attacking them for 7. Like, this is kind of an easy game to win, I think. Okay, didn't draw the land to double spell here, but not going to complain. Mono green, Ponza. So there's their counterspell mana. By blue over red. I mean, they have counterspell in their hand, and Flage is like not doing any fucking thing. Okay, so bring in Gemstone Caverns over a Vista, probably. And I don't know that I feel Trinisphere is particularly good in this matchup. Could just play Chalice. I feel like I'm down to like Chalice on 2, Chalice on 1. Yeah, let's do that. Damping Matrix, just turn off the ring. Matchup seems pretty good, I think. I'm really happy with how this deck has evolved. All the Eldrazi decks have been, like, for me, taking a really long time to put together, but at the moment it feels like this one has come together pretty nicely. Devil's Side, Twitch Prime, thank you. Trinisphere does tax evoke elementals, but I'm not sure exactly how relevant that is. Certainly doesn't seem super irrelevant. So I guess I'm probably going to end up going Wumpus next turn into kick a Mycospawn into... Okay, love that that ate the consigned memory. And to kick a Mycospawn into cast a World Breaker, just, do what we did last game. Missing your land, huh? Decision not to include Stirrings. Yeah, it's just bad with Chalice and Trinisphere, and I also like there's kind of simply like not a card I would cut for it. Like I think every other card in the deck is kind of better. I mean, I think just keeping a spell, maybe even with just especially with the Bonders Enclave in our hand is good. Interesting. They find it's a fairy. I'm gonna get a Cavern of Souls off this Mycospawn. And they would need to have land plus Days Undoing. They already missed a land drop here. Reveal Tune the narrative. Okay, no Days Undoing. Definitely what we needed to avoid. They do find their land, though. So let's see if we can get the Narset off the field. What a beating. Doing what Unholy Heat cannot, killing a 7 toughness creature. Well, if I draw a land, I'll probably just like... Or hold on. Can I... Do I... I have this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could just... don't even need a land. Oh, sorry. I only have 6 mana afterwards. Never mind. I need to draw like an imprintable, I guess. I guess I will be happy enough to just play 2 6/6 tramplers, huh? Or I could play 1 6/6 trampler, draw a card, but my opponent's very far away from Wrath the Skies. Although they do probably have a counter spell, so like me playing a counterable card doesn't necessarily seem correct. Yeah, I think I'll just activate the Conclave and not let them use a counterspell here that they just definitely have in their hand. 2040. Ooh!
What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring
Now
Spike.
this is a hand. So I'm gonna probably pitch the Vista.
It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike.
Sorry about that, you know. Oh, we're playing the mirror? Okay, hopefully these void mirrors are good. I was kind of thinking while I was in the bathroom, maybe we should have like a 2/2 split of Emrakul the Promised in a void mirror, or cut the Aeon Storm maybe. Although it looks like the void mirror tech may also just pay off. Okay, wish I had been able to pitch this, I guess. So, just our turn 1. Does it like significantly increase the clock if I 6, hit them for 6, then hit them for 12 plus 4? It's 18. 14 versus 16. Oh, sorry, yeah. This is better. Well, see if they have Natty Tron also. Not turn 1 Trinisphere. Trinisphere is bad against my opponent's deck. My opponent's deck probably has 4 Trinispheres in it. Come on, Mind Power Plant Tower. Get out of here. Well, we're cooked. Natty Tron. Got 4 Void Mirrors, though. This is our turn. This is our turn 2. We went turn 1 Fanatic. Turn 1 Fanatic, turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, and we are super behind. Wait, they cycled Coat. That was the best card in your hand. That was the best card in your hand. I think. I guess they're just gonna devour my. Oh, they drew Cookbook. I cannot believe it.
You want raspberry lemonade or black tea?
Black tea. Yes, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in the Void Mirrors and cut the Trinispheres. And run it back. Yeah, I knew what they were doing all along. Man, I can't believe we went turn 1 Fanatic, turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer. We're gonna double Wumpus on turn 3. And that was like not good enough. So assuming we hit a green off of our Devourer, we can go turn 2 Fanatic, turn 3 Mycospawn, no kicker. Let's mulligan, I think. I would keep this in some matchups for sure. Gotta keep this one, I think. Looking for Void Mirror, looking for 6. Not sure what else we're wanting to take here. Okay, taking the 6. It's my favorite Eldrazi deck. I'm like really liking this one at the moment. Yeah, I think this one is my favorite so far. I think it's probably passing the Madness Emrakul one. Thank you, Esther. Mulligan, no. Did you want to mulligan the 6 or mulligan this 7 card hand? Okay, my opponent is deep in the tank on the turn one play. They decide to go with an Urza's Power Plant. Do not dismember me, opponent. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Let's go. Is 6 better than expecting? I like 6 a lot. I don't know what you were expecting, but 6 is good. Dude, second Urza's Power Plant. Couldn't catch me on just a second Urza's Power Plant here. Opponent. You didn't dismember last turn. You're gonna just wake up and dismember now? That's what I thought. Okay, so let's I think just retrace our Thought-Knot Seer. They left Trinisphere in, huh? Let's take this Power Stone. Power Stone's kind of a weird card to see. It would be really good if we could win this game without showing them that we're on Void Mirror. So why don't we just Mycospawn, since we know they're going to ring next turn. Mycospawn another temple into play. We can World Breaker the ring. Maybe. Maybe not. Could be better to go. If they play a second Tron piece, it may be just better to get the Tron piece. Yeah, World Breaker's been really performing very well for me. One of the better pitch candidates. I'm gonna get like probably too cute and not attack with the 6 here. But the thing is, if they have tech to beat Void Mirror, it's just so good to not show them Void Mirror. I'll attack. I'm just gonna attack. I don't think their decks are even tech to beat Void Mirror anyways. Okay, and we also did a mill over, of course. Notably, Smasher would be a little bit better than Wumpus in this spot. I think the Wumpus are really good with the Fanatics, though, is the thing. Just another 4-drop. Why no swing? They have protection from everything, is why. Oh, a target attacking creature. It was like another naughty combo card. Yeah, I remember doing the consulting for this card. It's kind of interesting. Interesting way to protect your ninjas. Very fun card. Don't think it'll really be any good. That's a reprint too. Yeah, again, I don't know what's like. When I saw this card in consulting, I didn't think it was a reprint, but we should look and see when that card was originally printed, because there's a chance that they just like designed it and the Assassin's Creed printed it somewhere else, or vice versa. Exodus, yeah, seems like a true reprint. Opponent's playing so slow. Like how tough is it to F6, you know what I mean? I didn't even know there was a set called Exodus. Oh, there's the Void Mirror. Well, the tech has been revealed. Oh, Trinisphere's in play. I was like, why can't I cast this? I mean, I guess another thing about the Void Mirror, oh, sorry, we also okay, it's okay. One thing about the Void Mirror tech too is like if they do have a land that can tap for a color, we have a lot of ways to kill it. All right, it's gonna bring in one of these over Cavern of Souls, probably. Just don't cast the Void Mirror. I mean, they can see it in the yard, and me casting it I don't think is giving them to attack, although it does seem like my opponent's not paying a ton of attention to this match. Yeah, but I don't think their deck really is tacked to beat Voidmere at all. We'll see. I'd love to play a turn 1/6 off of Gemstone Caverns and Labyrinth this game. Yeah, Wumpus was a chat suggestion. I think it makes a lot of sense, because you want to be able to go Fanatic on turn 2, and then play a 4-power creature on turn 3, and then tap your thing for 4 mana. You're gonna mulligan with no Voidmere, no double land, no Gemstone Caverns. Okay, mulligan. Right, we have Devourer to do some digging. I'm gonna put back the Shifting Woodland. Come on, Voidmere. Turn 2/6 has been feeling pretty important, I guess. Although I could also kick Mycospawn. Maybe I should have just like taken nothing, but I could go turn 2 Fanatic of Rhonas and then kick Mycospawn on turn 3. That could be better. Opponent, please. Is this the best Eldrazi deck now? I think there's a good chance it is. I'm liking it a lot at the moment. Probably a little early to say. So I think I'm still playing Fanatic this turn. And unfortunately I can't Seer then kick a Mycospawn next turn. But because all their important stuff really costs 4 mana, I'll do this. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there it is. Can grab a forest. I think goblins has a chance. I've been working on goblins. I think it does have a chance, but I'm not sure exactly how much of a chance, you know what I mean? So we'll see if they can beat this. Or if it is just like 2 mana to win the game. I guess if they cast Emrakul, they still steal my stuff. They can also just Cookbook, I guess. Make the constructs pretty big. They make a Saga token and get a map. I would love to trade here. Card with 10 months. Why is 6 afraid of Tron? Because Power Plant, Mine Tower. So they play a Temple for turn. Deep in the tank here. Oh, I'm snapping off this block because I would love. I want to be able to retrace my Mycospawn. And I love drawing this also. I'm a little bit worried about the auto paying, so I guess I'm just going to tap like this. Well, none of these cards do anything. Do they still have all of this? I guess I have 6 and stuff. I mean, we'll see if they have a land that taps for mana. Are they playing on tuning for Cavern? Yeah, I don't know. I think most of these lists. I mean, I guess they play like 1 swamp for Boseiju, but I can just like retrace Mycospawn on it probably. They get a Saga. Okay. So we need to draw a land to be able to retrace. Or, you know, find one off the 6. Okay, so we'll retrace the Mycospawn, and then I think I'm also going to cast the Kozilek's command. Oh no, I'll get it. No, it won't get countered, never mind, because I have the forest. So exile the Saga. Search for another temple. Okay, 3-0. Deck is looking really good, I think. Let's get a trophy prediction going. Winning the direwolf. Okay. Kind of land heavy, but we have Devour to find some action, probably. Sorry for eating lunch, but we're going to do these long streams. Got to eat lunch pretty fast on stream. Well, that was my number one wish for card on top. I'm going to lead on Ugin's Labyrinth here, because if they Thought Seize us and they take the Devourer, we can't play 6 on turn 2. Well, we may die on turn 2. Do you think D&T is dead? I'll listen off the air. I mean, you can build a white mid-range deck in Modern with some taxing elements for sure. Oh, they get 1-land Striker Rich? Come on, Trinisphere. Well, take a Thought-Knot Seer, though. Let's go! Let's fucking go, dude. 2 Trinispheres. Trinisphere, man, you're supposed to be our go. Alright, so we're gonna bring in the Chalice. Yeah, 6 is so nice in this deck. Cut Bonders Enclave, probably. And then cut the Wumpies. Yeah, you gotta build the meta game. Yeah, I'm not the only one playing rubies. Yeah, we have 4 Trinispheres in the main deck. It's pretty nice with our land destruction plan, and it's also just kind of well positioned in general, I think. And this is a turn 2 Trinisphere. None of those, thank you. Might just take the land. No, I'll take this Chalice. Do you think Cats could ever be a deck? We'll see. I could have maybe Chaliced on... I guess I could have Chaliced on 1, I suppose. And that would have stopped Static Prisons on the Trinisphere. I guess it's just... Sorry, I should have just Chaliced on 1. Sorry. I just kind of got hyper-focused on Chalicing on 2. So maybe I should just cycle the command. Nah, let's be fine. This is very legacy, though. Just like Ancient Tomb Lockpiece against the Storm deck. Wonder how long this is going to be Modern. Yeah, Chalice on 2 is very good against Storm. So Ritual Glimpse. Oh, they're Ren's Resolving instead of Glimpsing. Okay. I feel like Glimpse for the extra mana seemed good, but whatever. Good luck! Okay, already did our trophy prediction. Feeling pretty good about this one. Probably not keeping the no-lander. So another turn 2... or turn 1 Trinisphere. Oh, how about that? Hopefully we're up against Ruby Storm again. No, we're up against Eldrazi. Okay, I guess I'm just going to pitch the Trinisphere now. Dang it. Let's top deck 6. So this is kind of interesting, better than Stirrings, I assume. I think so. I think 6 is really good. That's great to play on turn 2. Okay, but thankfully get the Void Mirror tech still. Nobody wanted me to play. Nobody wanted me to play 4 Void Mirror in my sideboard. Who's laughing now? Unfortunately, we can't play our Wumpus Aberration until turn 2 here. I feel like this is running extra hot. 7-drop Labyrinth every hand. I mean, we just got a mulligan in hands that don't have, like, Temple or Labyrinth, you know. Yeah, but we're definitely not running bad. For the record, I like Void Mirror, Disguise Chalice. That's fair. I think these kind of cover different bases, though. You know what I mean? Can't dismember a Wumpus. Okay. Oh, wait. This is Bluetron. Okay. 6/6 Devoid seems weak. Maybe more impactful card needed. Maybe, I don't know. The buzzwords are always so funny to me. More impactful card. I don't know. I think in a big way, the Wumpus is a consideration for Fanatic of Rhonas. It's another way to have this card tapping for 4 mana on turn 3. I think this deck is very good at, like, I think this card is better than Reality Smasher. I would love to hear what you would play instead of Wumpus, but I think the Wumpus has been pretty good so far. Probably gonna put this into my hand. Although maybe it's not correct to. I'm trying to think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I draw World Breaker, I could attack with my Fanatic instead of not attacking with it. I'm gonna put it in my hand, I think. Okay, they're gonna have Tron next turn, which is obviously bad. Although I have 8 cards, I can keep them off of Tron. The region why 6 is better than Fleshraker. They seem close. As card advantage engine mostly lets you like dig for your lock pieces and play them. Fleshraker I think is not as good in this deck where we're just kind of playing like one big spell a turn. Sorry, I guess I could have attacked with the Fanatic. Well, let's see what you got. Hopefully all is dusts all the way down. Yeah, I don't think this is a very good Fleshraker deck. You're playing Trinisphere and Fleshraker is kind of like not where you want to be. With Fleshraker, you want to be playing like a bunch of spells in one turn. Yeah, missed a point of damage here. So they do have a ring, so we're still hoping to draw a World Breaker or Mycospawn or just those cards, I guess. I'll take most spells though. We had the second green off Gemstone Caverns. Not lucky enough to draw the mythical any spell. I'm gonna play land. I'm holding lands for 6. I guess land for Kozilek's commands may be better. We kind of have infinite mana. If we known they were, if I'd known they were blue Tron instead of colorless Tron, I would have kept the 3-ball over like the second Labyrinth. They're casting a Null Drifter. Endless one is the answer. And this one seems worse than Wumpus. No trample is so bad. Okay. Looking for another ring, probably. 1 top, 3 bottom. Another ring, probably. Eldrazi sacrifice 4 spawns as alternate cost. Yeah, then that doesn't do a lot, right? 4 spawns is also so many spawns. Okay, your turn, opponent. Is 4 mana 6/6 just good in Modern? This is, Eldrazi, you kind of have to evaluate them as if they cost 1 less mana. 4 mana 6/6 trample, not very good. 3 mana 6/6 trample in this deck, I'm in. And I am out of this game. At the very least, I think there's not another card I would play over it. And it is maybe the weakest card in the deck, but I think it fills the role of like enabling Fnatic. Fnatic has been very good. Wants one more enabler pretty well. I think the card is better than Reality Smasher. And if it's the mana curve is just kind of an important thing here too. Would Questing Beast good inside for getting through ring protection? I don't really think so. I think we could just World Breaker rings. I was trying Thief of Existence. The card was performing pretty low for me. If it had 4 power for a Fanatic, we would try it some more, but I have not been liking it very much. Excalibur Sword of Eden. 12 mana, costs X less, where X is the total mana value of historic permanents you control. Equip creature gets +10/+10 in vigilance. Equip legendary creature only for 2 mana. Cool card. Okay, no keep. Keeping this on 6. I'm not sure about... I think I just play Forest turn 1. Oh, no, you just always get boned when you don't play Drowner. I know we could draw Labyrinth, and we could play 6 on turn 2, but I'm just going to play the top Drowner. You said +10/+10, which would be better. Wait, is it not +10/+10? It is +10/+10. The 7-drop reveal started hand, exile top 4, upkeep has been doing pretty well. Have we tried it out yet? Yeah, we have 4 of them in this deck, and we've had 4 of them in most of our Ugin's Labyrinth decks. But yeah, I agree that it's good. We have 4 in this deck. Wait, it's not? What am I? Gets +10/+0. Come on. I looked at it again. I couldn't see the lack of the 1. Okay, punished. Of course. Of course we were. This is fine. I think I'm just going to go Temple Void Mirror. I'll just play 6 next turn. Seemed like their deck was pretty light on the blue. Nice. There's World Breakers and Mycospawns galore in our yard. So I guess this turn I'll go cast Mycospawn. Suppose I should just leave green floating. Then get another temple and cast a Fanatic. It could be Natural Tron. Well, if they have Natural Tron, they can't cast anything, or everything gets countered still. Yeah, I might want to retrace a World Breaker and a Mycospawn, so I'm going to leave the Fanatic back here. Power crept fetchable duels that come into play tapped unless you discard a card. Those should never be printed. They would be really broken.
Your my croissant?
Yes, please. Am I putting this in the fridge for you?
Sure.
You, sweetie.
Might be too soggy by the time you get to it.
We'll see. I can't kick Mycospawn and do another Mycospawn. I mean, I don't know. They're... Wait, they kept in Chalice against me? Like, it's so weird. It was just better to eternalize the other Fanatic of Rhonas, too. Okay, I'm going to bring in the Gemstone Caverns. I'm probably going to cut the Cavern of Souls. Yeah, the Void... In this matchup, too, even if they do get their island, we just have a lot of ways to kill it. We watched Ugin's Flare Lab, Cultivation Morning, West We deck. Yeah, that one's awesome, for sure. Could have kicked 2 Mycospawns? I don't think... No, we couldn't, right? Because the Fanatic only taps for 4 after we World Breaker. So we needed to get that much mana, we needed to World Breaker first. On the draw against Tron. Pretty close hand. If this hand doesn't find a green source off Devour, it also just, like, completely bricks. Okay, this is a turn 1/6. This was on my wish list of things to do. So I'm going to bottom a Forest. And then pitch Drowner, probably. Maybe I should pitch Eldrazi Temple, though. I guess I'm on board. Dude, fetchable duels that let you discard would be so crazy. Do you think Outcast Trailblazer would be better than Wumpus? No, I do not. Okay, I guess we imprint Devourer now and get pretty punished for pitching our Eldrazi Temple. Have I tried the blue Lotus deck? We played that last league. We went 3-2. Seemed like we should play less Lotuses in that deck. Amy, thanks for the raid. We're playing for 5-0. We're in game 3. We played a 6 on turn 1 with Gemstone Caverns and Ugin's Labyrinth. Hope you had a good stream. We'll see if they can stop me from retracing anything with the Relic. So I pick up another Eldrazi Temple, and they can stop me from Void Mirroring them or Wumpusing them by popping this Relic, which is a bummer for sure. Okay, I don't know why they're letting me do this, but I'm gonna do this. I will not say no. And then I think I will play Eldrazi Temple over Drowner of Truth so that I could hit another Eldrazi Temple off my 6th, then cast a Worldbreaker. Thanks. Also, thank you for the sub, Amy. I mean, maybe they just can play through the Void Mirror, but I'm casting it. You know. Yeah, maybe they have Island. Maybe they're punting. Okay, so we're going to try to get that island pretty aggressively. And I guess, if we find an Ugin's Lab or an Eldrazi Temple off the 6 trigger or a draw step, not a draw step, we can go after the island and the Void Mirror can lock them out of the game. We'd also find Mycospawn. We did find Mycospawn, which they fight over here. So I'm not able to kick the Mycospawn and get rid of their thing. So let's just play a Drowner. You know, they didn't tutor Tron. Yeah, I'm not going to Amsterdam, maybe. A little bit 2 minutes traveling this year. Would be really fun, though. Definitely thought about it for a little bit. Oh, they have second island. Okay. Well, then, I guess we're going to Worldbreaker their ring, probably. Yeah, let's Worldbreaker the ring. Since they have the second island. Yeah, turn 1/6 was pretty dang cool. Fine. Second power plant. So we find another, like, if we find another Worldbreaker, we'll go after the ring again, I guess, but if we find Mycospawn, it is kind of interesting question of what we do here. We find another Void Mirror and a Thought-Knot Seer. You know, Thought-Knot Seer can't take a card from them right now. So I guess I'm just going to Eternalize Fanatic of Rhonas and then cast a Wumpus and hope for the best. Caverns taps for a color, so we don't... I mean, you always have to tap for a color for Wumpus, I guess. I'm doing my best to not play into my own Void Mirror. Okay, so we'll see if they can find Tron. We'll see if they can find third ring, maybe. We didn't play the Aether Revolt deck. I thought it looked pretty bad. Why not return Devourer? Because Devourer doesn't do anything. It only exiles colored permanents. It would exile my 6 if I cast it. Did you cast a card on the Labyrinth? Yes, if I cast this exiles my own 6. So probably was not the play. They can do the thing right now. Which thing is that? Yeah, they can't Madness Emrakul since they have 2 islands. So with the 13, thank you so much. Very tense game. Be a cool deck, cool league to trophy. They would look at our board if they could. Yeah. Okay, I am just gonna go attack with everything here, I guess. Think they probably have Kozilek's command, so maybe it'll be better to retrace the Thought-Knot Seer first. I've already attacked, I guess. I'm really thinking about not tapping the cave. This cave, so the cave also allows them to Tron me next turn, right? Or I mean, obviously they can Tron, but they go tap 1, 2, 3, or like any land. Tap, and then they can Madness the Emrakul if they have Emrakul. They can't exile 6. Oh, why can't they? I think because they can exile 6 in combat, you wanted to retrace pre-combat. Yeah, it seems that way. Thought about it a little bit too slow or too. They died a ring. I don't know if they're gonna die to ring here. They're only taking 7. Oh, they're just gonna sack the. They'll take 8 if they sack the spawn. So they go to the 7, then they go to the 5. Oh, they're not caving. Oh, okay, they are caving. Sorry. Kind of hard to tell where we are sometimes. No, you can't retrace it. You can't retrace my Kozilek's command. You can only retrace permanents. So put us down to 7, then they go down to 5. Should have exiled 6. I should have retraced Thought-Knot Seer main phase 1. That was the big punt. I'm thinking about just casting a Devourer and having to exile my own Fanatic or my own 6. Don't think I'm gonna do that. They can Madness the Emrakul and steal all my stuff. So I mean they also have to have the Emrakul in the hand. We'll see if that's the case. They could also just hardcast it. Yeah, I have Devour under Labyrinth, not Worldbreaker. If we had Worldbreaker underneath, we have kind of an easy decision point for sure. Madness the cast needs 6 colorless. Yeah, I mean they can just hardcast Emrakul here, but if they Madness it, the Void Mirror counters the Emrakul, but they still get the cast trigger and they steal all of my creatures. But they would need to have another ring at that point. I guess they can survive with Cookbook, actually. We'll see what happens. Not dead yet. Blue and 2. Yeah, it could be Ugin's Binding. I don't know. Opponent's definitely been, in the tank. Been playing pretty well. Kind of nice to have nothing but lands in hand. We just get to chill. Well, big sign of weakness to start off by evoking a Null Drifter here. But they get 2 more cards. They are casting something else very quickly. Oblivion Stone. Oh, they have enough mana to sack a food too. Well, that's a bummer. Although I guess I can buy back Worldbreaker and replay Worldbreaker. Can I double Worldbreaker? So I can tap this for 4, 5, 6, 7. And then buy back Worldbreaker. Yeah, I'm a little bit short. So I guess I just Worldbreaker second main phase. Can I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I mean our Void Mirror is gonna die, but it's not like the Void Mirror was really doing too much. Let me get my attack trigger, so maybe I can mill another Fanatic. We have our Devour and a Labyrinth, not even dead Emrakul. I mean, Devour only gets rid of permanents with a color, so still not doing very good against an Emrakul. When I push the issue and do a main, so you can use the mana off Fanatic, because then they kill my Worldbreaker. This Worldbreaker is also dead if I do that. Maybe it's correct to go after the ring. I don't think so. I think I kind of want the ring in there, dealing him damage. They're Bluetron, so their ability to rebuild is not the best. Can they win here? I don't know. I don't think they can win this turn that easy. Yeah, they won't be able to. They won't be able to Emrakul me unless they have another tower. Let's see what happens. Does it enter before the caster resolves? If I cast Worldbreaker pre-combat in that spot, my opponent will float 5 mana, let the Worldbreaker resolve, then sacrifice the Oblivion Stone. So I need to attack first so I can have a creature in play. Yeah, they have 7 minutes, but this game could go long too. They need to start taking actions. Like, they can't play at exactly the speed the whole 7 minutes. Let's see if another ring. They're probably gonna die to it. I mean, they probably will be able to find another ring. They've only played one other one. They don't have Tron though, so they can't Karn for a ring. They're down to 7 minutes, or sorry, down to 6 minutes from 7 minutes. Is there a waste on the deck? It is. I guess it's probably right to thin. I was thinking I was just gonna sack the Vista though. I guess I should sack the Caverns. How good is Bonders Enclave felt? I mean, we activated it once this league. I think it's kind of good to have something for when you're flooding, but doesn't exactly feel very, very important, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, just a Devourer. Can block my Worldbreaker. Need Colorless get Backbreaker. Caverns can tap for colorless, right? Oh, sorry. I thought Cavern could always tap for colorless. So we're gonna discard a bunch of cards. They're dead if I draw Kozilek's command, I guess. I don't think I have any other. I'm not playing Reality Smasher. ST with the 33, appreciate you. And unfortunately, if we were on Smasher over Wumpus, we could haste the Woodland. But I could also, I could copy the Void Mirror. I could exile an island, and then I could use Woodland to copy Void Mirror, right? And then I could just restrict them to 1 spell this turn. Copy 6, recast Mycospawn. I think I like this line more. Yeah, I don't... why is that line better than this? I can copy 6 next turn, maybe. Or copy Wumpus next turn. Can we copy 6 and play Mirror? It's just better. It's just gotta be better than Worldbreaker and Woodland, y'all. Woodland's been really good. It could be good to play more than one, but just with Mycospawn's a tutor, 1 copy is probably the right number. Nan, the Twitch Prime, thank you so much. So they're 1 life. They can't go ring into Karn because of the Void Mirror now. They really just have to have a ring that they can't tap. This Void Mirror just tapped in my lands. It's so funny. This tapped Void Mirror just chilling in my lands. Wait, they're casting a big Eldrazi? They're just gonna die to the ring, aren't they? We beat Emrakul now? Yeah, I'm not... My opponent might be able to win, but it does seem like it's gonna be tough. Yeah, also in paper, it's like... it's so invisible, too. Woodland was such a cool top deck. Ulabog, if they play it. Well, the thing is, if their whole turn is just cast big Eldrazi, and they don't even have... Oh, they have enough mana to Ulabog. Like, they need to do something else, because they're at 1 life with a ring on 5 in play. Believers in shambles? Wait, shouldn't the believers be happy right now? Because we're, like, probably going to win. Don't even know if they have Ulamog. I mean, maybe they have Ulamog, but... Oh, Ulamog can exile their ring. Right, okay, I guess they'll do it then. Yes, this is game 3. Unearth... Wait, where did that come from? I totally did not notice they had a leveler in the yard. So they go after my Void Mirror. Do I double block so that I can Worldbreaker them again? I guess so. I guess we should double block since it seems like they're gonna... At this point, they just have to play a ring. And so this gets me to put them off Tron. Yeah, I must have discarded the hand size. 2 minutes on their clock. How many towers have we gone through? Just one other one. Put in my timeout. Cast your ring. You have to cast the ring. You have no other. Karn? They're at 1. They have just a temple left. I guess that's why they're thinking so long. They just didn't have the ring. Down to 1 minute 30. They're gonna look at their sideboard, and there will be nothing that saves them here. I think. Elixir of Immortality is not enough. Wait, it is enough. No, it is enough. No, but it's not because I can World Breaker it. Wow, what a game. Dude, I'm gonna World Breaker this Elixir of Immortality. I can't believe it. What a good match. Be gone, Elixir of Immortality. Welcome to MH3. This is how trophies are decided. Maybe my opponent has like Tashana's Tidebinder or something. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Cool. So that was our first league with this deck today, and we trophied. Deck looked pretty nice. I want to go again. I think I'm going to play 2 Promised End and the sideboard over Aeon's Torn and then 4th Void Mirror. Let's go again. I think this is probably the best Eldrazi deck we've built. I've been trying to...